In today's video, I'm bringing you the best M16 class setup after the August 16th update, which actually massively buffed the M16. Now, before we get into the class setup, if you guys are new to the channel and enjoy what you see, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, also on post notifications, so you guys have some of my daily mod class setup videos. With that out of the way, let's go around the class setup. Now, before we get in depth with our class setup, I will go over the 3 buffs that the M16 received. Now, the maximum damage was increased, the close mid-range damage was also increased, as well as the limb damage multipliers were all increased as well. So honestly, that all just sounds like more one burst in my opinion. Anyways, with this class up with the underbarrel, we have on the Edge 47 grip. Now this improves the aiming out stability as well as recoil stabilization. This is a very solid underbarrel option to use. All the pro players used to rock the Edge 47 grip on their TAC 56s. After most of the underbarrels actually got a huge buff when the aim down sight speed cons actually got greatly reduced. So honestly, this is a very good underbarrel to use. Tuning left side is at a positive 0.36, bottom side is at a positive 0.21. For the muzzle, I'm the Komodo Heavy. Now this helps with horizontal recoil control. I definitely feel like the M16 has a lot more horizontal recoil than vertical. Obviously, horizontal is that side-to-side recoil, and then the vertical is obviously your up and down. Now, typically the vertical recoil is definitely a lot more noticeable, but the horizontal recoil control is so bad on the M16 that it is definitely noticeable, and you definitely want to tone that down a bit. For the tuning, left side is at a positive 0.59, bottom side is at a positive 0.17. Now for the optic, I'm on the Slim 9 Pro. Not the biggest fan of the iron sights on the M16, so of course I go with the Slim 9 Pro. If you guys do want to rock the iron sights, that's totally up to you. I would probably rock an FSS OLED laser instead of an optic, but again, I go with the optic. So, tuning left side is at a negative 1.35, bottom side is all the way zoomed at the far, so you get that least amount of visual recoil. For the stock, I'm the Assault 60 stock factory stock. What in the world? It's so weird. Okay, the Assault 60 stock factory stock. That is why it was so weird to read. Anyways, this helps the crouch move speed, sprint speed, as well as aim down sight speed. Give us a very good mobility and handling bonuses. Now we do lose a little bit of recoil control, but honestly, between the underbarrel as well as the muzzle, we don't really care about that con as much. I just prefer more mobility and handling. For the tuning, left side is at a negative 2.58, bottom side is at a negative 1.55. And finally, for the rear grip, I'm the Seiken ZX grip, which also improves recoil control. So honestly, this rear grip definitely kind of cancels out that con from the stock. So honestly, this thing has no recoil to it as well, and it's a one burst machine as well. For the tuning, left side is at a positive 0.71, bottom side is at a negative 0.35. But yeah, this is my M16 class setup here in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Got you some MGB gameplay over on Farm 18, so hope you enjoy. If you guys do enjoy, wish you guys a button. I'll see you guys in the gameplay. Peace. Alright. We got some hard point here today on Farm 18. And we are rocking the newly buffed M16 here in MW2. This thing actually got a pretty decent buff in the Wednesday update. And honestly, I feel like the M16 has received quite a lot of buffs ever since like release, which makes sense because this gun was actually horrible off launch. So let's see what we can do with it. Now they buffed the maximum damage, so basically the maximum damage this thing can deal has been increased. So it just means I think basically more one bursts, and then I'll read it real quick once I get out of these gunfights. Close and mid-range damage was also increased. So a lot more one burst in those up close quarter engagements kind of gunfights. Oh, you gotta be trolling me. And then the limb damage multipliers were also increased. So basically, I feel like your ability to get one burst like anywhere to the body has been increased as well. I think a fire extinguisher just blew me up. So honestly, quite a lot of buffs for this thing, which is, like I said, pretty good. Very good. Now I'm uploading this on like a Friday, the day after the MW3 reveal event. Now, I didn't post anything on it because, I don't know, I stopped getting excited for COD releases because they let me down every year, so I just simply stopped getting hyped. But I mean, I've seen good things about it. I probably will watch like, you know, the reveal event, like a trailer or something, and then, you know, give my actual opinion after I see that. But obviously right now it's before it, so I'm just giving you my pre-reveal thoughts, but I have seen that the like the TTK, a lot of old MW3 maps, like OG MW3 maps, are coming back as well. Oh my gosh. Which is, I mean, I didn't play that COD, so doesn't really affect me much. So I'm just hoping that the maps are good. Hey yo. Okay, there's the advanced. As long as the maps are good, I mean, remakes, who cares if they're remakes? COD Mobile has a whole, it's literally just all remakes, and yet, I mean, that game's like popping for a mobile game. So, please bring on the remakes. As long as they're good maps. I've also died to this guy with a shotgun like 100 times. Like, I'm pretty sure all my deaths have been to the same shotgun guy. Which is not ideal. And I wish I would stop dying to him, because he is ruining my gameplays. My gameplay. But we're still frying. Just lapped our VTOLs. Not the most ideal situation, but you live with it, honestly. Teammate had a UAV? Oh my gosh. Now our advance is back. I'm going to hold off on the VTOLs, as per usual, when my advance is up. Oh my gosh. Good grief. They're still popping up. Hey, yo! That was kind of nice. If I can find these clowns. That was real nice. That was a little... Was that a kill chain? It was really, really close. It's like an 8 times. I know, I saw an 8 times, so... But I don't know if it's... I always forget if the kill chain is 8 times or 9 times, so... I guess we'll find out. Or I'll find out after when I edit the gameplay, I guess. Advance is leaving, but we're 1 off, so... I kind of just want to find this kill right here. I think we're 1 off. Yep, we are. Good. Just going to use another UAV. Probably use our VTOL now since we have the MGB as well. Kind of rack up the kill department. Kind of lacking, only 59. Is this a full lobby? Literally do not see any. Oh, what? But yeah, there was actually a significant amount of weapons that were buffed. Not so much nerfed. There's like maybe like 2 guns that were nerfed in the entire like update, so that's pretty good. I do like it when guns get buffed instead of nerfed. Because obviously every gun has like a... There's always going to be a top gun, and I feel like every gun has to like compete with that top gun. So instead of nerfing it, just buff all the other guns. You know what I'm saying? Kind of a weird way to say it, but... You gotta be trolling. Again, this guy with the shotgun. What is this guy even doing? What are these enemies doing? Uh-oh. Oh, whatever. Yeah, this lobby is dead. I see... oh, yeah, only four enemies. I don't know. This game is... Literally, all my recent gameplays have literally just been, like, empty lobbies, too. And I will never... I just do not understand. Game is dead. Literally just running around the map like a headless chicken. Saw a guy over here. Oh, there. Dude. This guy with the shotgun is insane. Tried sliding at him and everything, too. I simply cannot compete.
Enemy personnel at the hard point. Enemy UAV in the airspace.
Enemy UAV? I like, how do I counter this chat? Huh? How do I counter that? Yeah, there's literally 3 enemies, so I think this is gonna get called in. It's way too late for enemies to get spawned in, so. Way too late for enemies to get spawned in. Dude, that guy just got a 3-piece with a shotgun. Not even 100 bomb, not even like relatively close. You know, I'm telling you, these lobbies have just been absolute poop. For no reason. I mean, I guess like the reasoning would be like the end of MW2 life cycle, but holy, this is horrible. Out of my control though. Out of my control. 72-6 MGB with the M16, baby.